starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Good morning. Good morning to the grind. Good morning. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another day. It's terrific Tuesday, turn up Tuesday, whatever you call it, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. My name is KeJohnna Owens. I am the Grindologist. You are watching the Grindology101 virtual podcast on the Success Express virtual podcast studio network. How about that, man? How about being in front of the wave instead of being hit by the wave? Right. Now, today, let's talk about being persistent, being tenacious about what you want in your life. You know, the grind is about getting up. You know, what do you want? You know, what do you want to accomplish? There's a lot going on around the world. There's a lot of circumstances, an amazing amount of situations, man. Some terrific adversities and all of those things. See, this is also a time. Let's just say you have a call, something that's just very important to you, you know, your mission and your purpose in life, you know, your commitment to make a difference, to make a change, to help people, enlighten the world on some of the things that are going on. Maybe that's your cause, right? Now, to activate that cause, you're gonna face adversity. You're gonna face people that think you're crazy. You're gonna face people that you know say that that's not gonna work. People stop you. You know, the world is it's just like that. It's just how it is. But how do you uh, focus on not the problem, not the situation, but the solution? You know, whatever that might be for you. Got to find a way to get through it. We're gonna talk today about being persistent. I've been in so many different classes, workshops, seminars, training sessions, done so many myself. One of the things that we generally talk about are uh, what to do, you know, how to. Well, we're going to talk about a little bit today is the I'm sorry, symptoms of lack. So you can pay attention to things that you may need to do that you're not doing. That's one of the things. It kind of helps you. Like, you know what, I need to start kind of in awaken some things in yourself. So when you are facing, you know, some of those things where you want to stop, you know, the wall is too high, the situation is too hard. Um, One of the things is wishing instead of willing. See, when you find yourself wishing that a wonderful, great class I was in, they said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. So now don't wish it was easier and don't wish you were better. Wishing instead of willing, you know, hinders you. So don't wish it, will it. Will yourself to be better. Do the work it takes. I got in the podcast and I didn't know anything about a whole lot of this technical stuff like this. I got, please, it I could tell you some stories. You know, technology was my uh, technology had the best of me. But guess what? I kept working on it. I knew it was going to be a time or a place that it was going to be valuable to my life. I found myself in an arena where I was excited. You know, I wanted to be better. I didn't wish I could be better. I wanted to be better. So I worked it. I worked it, finding out how to write emails that made sense, right? Professionally. I found out how to, you know, market, how to create my own flyers, designs, websites, logos, content, and I just kept working. It wasn't easy, and I couldn't just wish that they made it easier. All I had to do, I love that phrase in this way. All you have to do is do the work. So they really say, all you have to do, think of it. All you have to do is do the work. So that's the deal about wishing. So don't wish, will. Wish wishing is what? Wish the bill didn't come, but man, I got a will the income to take care of it. That's the only way to get over that right there. Today, terrific Tuesday. I want to give an amazing shout out to the amazing people that have supported what we're doing here with these podcasts. The ability to tell about other people's business, the ability to put information in front of people that makes an impact in someone's life this early in the morning, waking up to get information, as my man Everyday Win says, waking up to win. Waking up to win, waking up to get it, waking up to achieve, waking up to succeed, waking up to maximize the power of the day. Man, because we can. We get a choice because God gave us free will. So you get a free will to sleep in, you get a free will to get up, you get a free will to go to work, you get a free will not to go to work. You get a free will to make that phone call, make that follow up. You get the free will not to. We have the same opportunity to do what we want to do as anybody that we've been watching on television, anybody we've been reading their books, anybody that we've been admiring, wanting to be like. Steve Harvey, my man. I got on Steve Harvey right now. There's my guy. His story is so significant that I will model exactly what the man is doing because his trajectory to success is a walk of persistence. So that's, but here's the deal. We all get the opportunity to put our best foot forward to attempt to be the best person that we could be. So we can live the best lives that God has given us to live because there's greatness within us all. And we just haven't reached that point. And I could tell you why you haven't had your best day. You know why you haven't had your best day? You're still here. Everything keeps getting better. Shout out to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, man. Mr. Rich Wallace is out of working with the chamber from the desert to the sea, making an impact, turning contacts and contracts. Shout out to Go Future Green, Your Way Eatery, so many individual companies have been supporting of us. So without further ado, I'm gonna give a few shout outs. Start with my main man, Mr. Rich Wallace, California Black Commerce. You're watching the Grindology101 Podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Owens, the Grindologist, and you are a grindologist if you up right now. I see you on the other
Hello and welcome. I want to welcome you to be a part of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. We have 12 chapters from the desert to the sea. There's a chamber near you someplace so you to be able to do business and fellowship and be able to find the contacts that you need. We help turn contacts into contracts. One of the things that we do, we give you access to capital. So if you're looking at participating in a business, come to one of our mixers at the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, where we network from the desert to the sea, from Barstow to Temecula, from Palm Springs to LA. Always an opportunity to network. If you need some information about the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce or one of our fantastic events such as our Celebrity Golf Tournament, our film festival coming up, give us a call or check us out online. Our website is blackchamberofcommerce.org, or you can give us a call at 888-466-7408. That's the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. And my name is Rich Wallace, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Got motivation? Then speak. That's right, I'm back on my soapbox again. It's not just speaking, it truly is a career. And I'm looking to capture you, those people who says, yes, I want to be a speaker. Or those of you who are already a speaker, but you want to take your speaking career to the next level. That's what Got Motivation and Speak is all about. We start off with the masters of what a career path is about. Then we move into getting your thoughts on paper. And from getting your thoughts on paper, we get into packaging yourself as a speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there because we teach you how to go from free speaking, that's right, free speaking to fee speaking. Wouldn't it be nice to get paid for what you know? On top of that, guess what? I'm going to share something with you. You've been speaking your whole entire life. But the only thing is you haven't gotten paid for it. Well, Got Motivation, Then Speak want to teach you how to get paid for speaking. That's right, there's an audience waiting just for you. Also teach you about product creation because all speakers need to have some type of product. That's what Got Motivation and Speak is all about. I'm waiting to see you in my next seminar. Got Motivation? Then Speak.
Sandwich from your way. Gotta get up now, I gotta get the highway. So I get in the car and I get out the driveway. Now I'm riding down the street cause I'm headed to the your way.
Cause it's the best sandwich I ever tasted in this world. I'm gonna tell everybody about it, every boy and girl. Let me come in your way.
Because I want the sandwich, wanna put it in my face. Order online, you can pick it up. Curbside pick up, that's what's up. I'm going to your way, gonna bring it my way. Wanna do it every day, that's what I'm to say.
Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, come and get it, gotta get it your way.
Man, we're doing it your way. We're talking about Kennedy Austin, Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, and we are absolutely honored to be partners in success. Looking for you and your partnership in success. Let's make it happen. Let's make a difference. We're talking about persistency today, and we're looking on the other side of the symptoms of lack of persistency. So I'm going to put these deals on the scroller here. I hope that some of us can grasp, the magnitude of. Sometimes it's like since I was a Marine, like charging the beach, right? You're charging that beach, and they got these, uh, mortar aesthetics and all of these kind of things that pop. You get you close to, you kind of got to act like you've been hit by a mortar charge and beat or whatever the case is, right? But same thing in life. You want to get that job, and man, if the car is on flat, getting up in the morning. You want to you want to start that business, but the finances just aren't there, or the belief isn't there, or the fear is attacking you. So symptoms of lack of persistence, and how to overcome this lack. So number one is wishing instead of willing. Or wish things were better instead of willing things to be better. Here's what's happening in the world. I'm gonna give a tip. Some of us catch it, and some of us won't. It is how it is. But the world, as it makes the adjustment, we wish it was a certain way. It's not, and it won't be. The only thing to do is will ourselves to be in front of what's happening by paying attention, reading, listening to people that are doing the things that you want to do, being willing to be uncomfortable, right? And willing to make the adjustments and the adaptations and change, man, shoot, I don't talk like this all my life, right? People, man, you talk weird. Whatever the case is, you're going to have to make some adjustments. I shouldn't be speaking the way I spoke when I was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. But I'm 50 years old plus. I'm not going to say how much plus. Half 100. How about that? Man, God is good, right? Hey, black don't crack. Listen, now I'll say this. Willing, being in front, as everything makes this adjustment back to the events, right? We're back out in the world. We're doing all the, now is an opportunity here in what's going on. You still got to be a hybrid. Got to be at the event, and you got to be live. So being able to be podcast, remote podcast is where we put ourselves in front. But that's just one concept. That's because I'm willing to make the adjustments and change and pay attention to trends and opportunities. Who are you listening to? So instead of wishing, start willing. So we that's overcoming. That's one of the signs. If you're wishing, I wish they do this, and we hear it all the time. They all too, and then wishing also is when you hear a lot of them and they instead of me and I. I've got to do the work. They say I can't. I say I will. So willing instead of wishing. Now, this habit right here, this is poor. POOR. Passing over opportunities repeatedly, 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 repeatedly. Turn down the job, turn down the appointment, turn down the opportunity to call back, turn down whatever it is. We do it because a lot of times we haven't seen someone succeed from where we come from. So we gauge what we can do based on what we've seen done. So we have the habit of compromising with poverty instead of aiming at riches. Think about it. I have a goal. $500 an hour this year. That's my goal. $500 an hour, 4 days a week, 10 hours a day, it's $4,000 a week, that's 16 grand a month. That's my goal. That's just a basic run in a multitude of platforms. That's my goal. Financial. What's yours? It's up to you. But I had to change my mindset to what someone could pay me my value, or how much value I could give to receive the payment that I do. See, that's the deal. We want to get a value from someone, but we're not willing to give the value that it's worth. That's the deal, doing that kind of work. So we aim at wages instead of profits. There's a book, I forget the title and the author, but profits are better than wages. I believe that Jim Rohn said it. If I'm incorrect, write me a letter. 909-686-1698. We get you on the podcast. You can tell them the correct quote. Now, think about it. With them raising minimum wage right now, which is, hey, if they raise a minimum wage, why am I shooting for a little bit over minimum? Anyway, what's the mindset in that? Here's a story. I'm working a job. I own my own business. I'm out here networking. I have a home base profit center, that's what I believe in. He gave me the ability, just like he gave you the opportunity to choose and decide that I'm going to have a different mental habit about what I can do in my life, no matter where I am in my life. It's all biblical. We read the Bible all the time. We see the stories of significant change in life, just a belief and faith. But here's the deal: applying the work to the level of your faith. Applying the work to the level of your faith. So what's the level of your faith and what you are worth? When a company says you're worth X, but you got to be worth Y, Z, and everything else. It's up to you what you're worth. But you have to apply the value that you want to receive. So it's not, I'm going to get paid. They got to pay me. Pay you for what? Value is what gets you paid. Time is what people pay you for. Value is what gets you paid. Time is what people pay you for. How much is your time? You may know exactly how much money you have, but I guarantee you do not know how much time you have, man. Activate right now, man, in the spirit of success. I'm going to come back with that third key. There's one more tip in there that I will share with you before we get out here. Before I get out here, I got to, send another shout out to the amazing support, amazing sponsors, amazing people that have been in my life that have believed in that we do a difference together. The connections that I've made, the relationships that I've maintained over years, even decades. People will say a lot of things about you, but what they can't say about you is what you stand on. See, your internal is what it's about. So we're going to talk about that internal persistency on the other side, because that's what they can say. The man won't quit. The man believes in what he's doing. You can't shift him. You can't shake him. You can't be unfeathered. What I want to do in my life. Are you that kind of person? If you had that kind of drive, that kind of commitment, that's what Grindology is all about. That's what the show is all about. I thank you for your support, whether you're watching it live or you watch it on what they used to call Memorex. And I'm the key man. You're watching the Grindology101 with the Grindologist, Morning Grind, and on the Success Network. Who would have thought it's time for you to get your own podcast? Let's put you out there.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Full Force Protection Services, the protective services you need for you, your family, and your businesses. Full Force Protection Services provides cannabis security, executive protection, armed transport, event security, home protection, home security installation, family protective services, and more. Full Force Protection Services has all the skills you need for your protection. The skill set includes weapon screening, keen observation, de-escalation technique, crime prevention, loss prevention, surveillance, and more. Full Force Protection Services is affordably priced to fit any budget. For immediate services, contact 707-407-5133. That's 707-407-5133. Don't get caught without protection, and don't get caught without full force.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Advancing life in the midst of trauma, advancing life in the midst of disparity, advancing your life in the midst of everything that you go through. Courage is to rise above the ash heap and to embrace life and not allow what has happened to you to make you lie down and roll over. That's what courage is to me.
Woo, man, nobody's doing it like that, man. Success Express, man. Much love out there to my main man, Everyday Win, and my co-founder right there, Mr. Bosco Lee Owens, man, visionary that saw this vision in the 80s with Success Express as the legacy continues. We're gonna close out this this podcast right here with that last tip on, the recognizing, the symptoms of lack of consistency, right? We all gonna face these hardships. Number 3, though, fear of criticism. Think about it. Right now, I'm out there live. There's a few people watching. If I was doing something silly, something like that, man, we'd have a million people watching, right? But we're sharing content that makes an impact. We're sharing content that makes a difference. We're helping businesses promote themselves, right? We always talk about, doing business within your network and everything else. So we ask that you support our network, support a network that supports, the community. That's about, the impact that we can make. But here's this fear of criticism, fear to charge forward. You believe in it. You think about it all the time. Steve Harvey again, say, we get that first, he takes it as well. We get that first thought, man, that's a good idea. We tell that first person, that good friend and family member, associate, whatever it is, we've told ourselves, we've told God, man, that's a great idea. But you share that idea with someone and they kind of like, yeah, I tried that once. What's that got to do with it? It's got nothing to do with it. It's got nothing to do with what he gave to you. It's got nothing to do with what you can do with your life. It's got nothing to do with who you could be in your life. It's got nothing to do with anything that's about you with someone else's experience. But that fear of criticism, like, man, you're crazy. You work in a corporate job, you're getting $25 an hour plus overtime and everything else. You just see whatever this case is, right? That's what they said, that they can pay you for your time. See, value is you paid for time you get paid for. They'll pay you for it. You don't know how much time you have. You don't know how much time you have. And God bless everybody out there. Don't be afraid. And don't be afraid of failure. My dad said one time, man, we too broke not to win. Man, we got to get out there and do something. You can't sit there and watch everybody else do it and watch them on TV having the best life and get them paid and sit there and complain and moan and groan. Man, we got to change some things. change some things internally. That's my message. That's my word. That's me. My name is KeJohnna Owens. I am the grindologist. You hear people say a lot, no one will outwork me. We should all have that. So that's not a challenge of outworking somebody. But when I say no one will outwork me, when I look myself in the mirror, that's the one. Just like you. Look yourself in the mirror. You are one. So there's some symptoms of lack of persistency as we close out wishing instead of willing. Don't wish it was better. Will yourself to be better. Right? The habit of compromising poverty instead of aiming for riches. Why do they sell $50 million jets and yachts? Because people buy it. We just not might not be those people right now. We have the same opportunity. Think about it. Fear criticism. You can't, you mustn't have lost your right. Hey, ready for that. Do what you got to do. Succeed on purpose. Get out there and win. It's not failure. It's lessons. When you drove that car the first time, you didn't know if you could drive, but you drove. Guess what? You're driving now. Same thing in life, man. Let's get out there and get it. Let's make it happen. It's been your Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Owens, man. We're doing some amazing things. We want to get you out there. We want to put your podcast out there. So again, let's talk about you. What's your message? What's your vision? What's your passion? Pursue it on purpose. Let's get your podcast on as we close out. Everyday win, be at the top of the hour with Wake Up to Win. You got to catch that. You see.
I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. Waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I got the key, they let me in. I'm waking up every day win. I said I woke up in the morning, now I got the key. I gotta wake up, be all I can be. Then I be online, I call up all my friends. I feel a missing time for the